Hi guys, it's Lizzie Dennis here and welcome to my YouTube channel.
I just wanted to
Compliments of the season, y'all. Happy New Year, Happy Christmas in arrears. I'm actually filming this before the new year and I'm hoping to post it on the 1st. I don't know how possible that is. I've never done this before, so yes, this is my first YouTube video. So support your girl, subscribe, like, share, and if you're interested you can turn on the notification so that you're notified each time I drop some new bangers from time to time. Let me not do too much talking. So first things first is my brows. So I'll be using this got to be glue to give you that laminated looking brow. So I have this small mirror here. So while I'm doing this, so I don't bore you guys, I'll just be giving a bit of background, because I'm sure people are like, some of you would be like, who is this babe? Who is it asking her for tutorial? Well, my name is Lizzie and I have been creating content for about 3 years now, and I'm into beauty, dancing, but it's not something that I've really embraced because I was just, throughout that period, I was in a phase of my life where I just had a lot going on. This brows is taking longer than I expected. I don't know if I should say I'm a law student because I just concluded my law school program. Glory be to God, I'm happy, and hopefully I'll be called to bar in 2024, February 2024. So yeah, that was basically it. I didn't have enough focus to really delve into the content creating field. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So for my eyebrows, it can't fine if you don't have eyebrow gel. It usually comes in two colors, black and brown, but I unfortunately cannot find it. If you don't have black eye pencil, you can use black eyeshadow. And obviously there are other things you can use for your eyebrow, but I'm just showing you how I do mine. I'm tinting the tail part of my eyebrows so that it's a lot more defined, because I don't really have a lot of hair there. So I'm just going to do this. So I'm not going to keep adding to the, since I don't have my brown eye pencil here either. Actually I do, I just can't find it and I'm too lazy to look for it. Yeah, so I'm just going to do this part. Yeah, nothing too fancy, you feel me? I concealed the lower part of my eyebrows by mixing 2 shades because I do not have the exact shade I'm looking for. This is supposed to match my skin tone and this is a bit brighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix both to give me the shade I'm looking for, because I don't want it looking too dark and I don't want it looking too bright. This is also another challenging part for me. When I started doing my makeup, I didn't know the right brushes to use on my face, so I would just use whatever. And sometimes, honestly, there are some brushes that just consume a lot of products. Like, why am I applying this thing and it's vanishing? Like I was saying, something about myself. So I wasn't really serious with my whole content creating thing, but for some reason I was finessing the whole thing to a point where I was able to grow my followers and all that. So now that, by God's grace, law school is out of the way, I feel like I can really embrace this part of me now. And YouTube is something that has been on my bucket list for a very long time. My eyebrows is not supposed to take too long, so what I'm doing is I'm just highlighting down part to give it my desired shape. You guys don't mind my brushes. I've not changed my brushes in like over a year, so like there's some that are just holding on to life, but still
it still works.
don't 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 judge my brushes. What I'm doing here is I'm just tapping it in, because sometimes if you decide to do like this, you can still, there's a way you would wipe off the concealer and it will be looking a bit tacky, or it will look uneven, I'd say. So what I'm doing now is I'm just tapping it in. So you guys, I don't know if you guys mind sharing your resolutions for the year. So if you're going to do that, just put that in the comments. Let me know what you guys are up to this year. I feel like I'm pretty chill person. I don't like stress. One thing about me is, if even my family members know this, I don't like anything that stresses me. Is either I stress you back, or I literally just vanish. I literally just clear my way. I distance myself from stress. But not all the time. There's some stress that are worth going through. That one, you find me there. I know if I know that this thing at the end of the day I'm going to benefit from it, you'll find Lizzie there. And I feel like that is also applicable to other aspects of our life that is not stress per se. If something is worth it, worth your energy, and you know that at the end of the day it might stress you, or it might not be as convenient as you wish it to be, just do the needful and just show up, man. So yeah, now I'm just blending this part. I feel like this top part of my eyebrow matches my foundation, so it's going to be easier to blend, so I don't really stress. It's just this part. I hate when I'm moving around and I know that there's still concealer dripping from my eyebrow. It pisses me off. And these days I want to feel comfortable, I want to feel confident enough to be able to go out with makeup on my face. So I realized for me to really do that is either I really master the technique of blending, or I master the technique of clean girl makeup, which at the end of the day still boils down to blending your makeup properly. So my eyebrows are not supposed to look identical. They are not twins, they're sisters. It's there, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Well, I know one is going this way, one is, but it's supposed to give me expression, it's supposed to add expression to my face. So like, not that I'm even looking at it, I'm starting to feel like I need to. Let me see, I think I have to reduce this part. So yeah, you can either increase it or reduce it. So now I'm just going to, oh my god, next thing is primer. I'll be priming my face with this elf poreless face primer. This is it here. I've been using it for a year now, and let me be very honest, it hasn't been the best. I've used better primer than this, but the other one I was using that I really liked is this, and it's finished, and I don't want to throw it away because I'm going to eventually cut it open and use out of it. So until then, I like to add more primer around my expression lines, because I hate to see those cracks after like 45 minutes of having my makeup on and smiling. I like to smile sometimes. Oh, that's one thing too about me. I usually, like, whenever I'm out in public, I usually get told that I'm always frowning, which makes me look really unapproachable. First of all, I can't help it. My face is literally just resting. My face feels uncomfortable when I'm smiling for too long or smiling for no reason. Like, why am I smiling for no reason? Why do you want me to just move around in public? If I see you walking around like that in public, I'm going to think there's something wrong with you. That's just me though. So just in case, I have to smile. So I'm going to let that sit. And then the next thing, usually, to be very honest, I barely use foundation for my makeup. That's because there are just some days where I just want that really natural look. So is either sometimes I don't even use concealer, I just use powder and be going. But I want to show you guys this was how I started. So I started with foundation first before I mastered concealer. So what I'm even going to do is I'm going to conceal first before foundation, so that I can be precise about where I'm applying the foundation. There's no rule for makeup, because I know there are some people that be like, oh, don't use too much products, or use so much products, or use enough products. I don't think you should. I feel like you need to understand your face. You need to understand there are some people, not everybody's face is the same. You need to understand the technique that matches your face. So yeah, this is where I would want my concealer to be, right? Then I'm going to still add this thing on top of it to mix it, because they're still going to mix at the end of the day. You can decide to not put any of the previous concealer where you're putting this one, but just now at the end of the day they will still meet in the middle. You guys, is it just me, or sometimes there's water inside these concealers? Like, I don't know, are you a concealer or are you a jerry can? So yeah, I need you guys to believe in me and trust the process. This is Zaron's perfect finish. Oh, I don't know if I show you guys the concealer I was using. This, so this is in shade, I'm sure these ones usually have cool tan. I feel like this one is fake. Oh, so it does not have this one doesn't have, it doesn't have the, this is in cool tan. You know how it has the distance. Damn. Moving on to foundation. This is the foundation I use. Maybelline Fit Me in shade Nutmeg. In color. This is it over here. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this in areas where I did not put my concealer. So what I'm doing now, I'm just tapping it in. You could use your beauty blender. I would have used my beauty blender, but I just can't find anything. I'm not so crazy about doing my makeup anymore like how it was when I started, and I understand why. There's just this way you feel relaxed when you know you can do this thing, and you can still, I know I can still slay without my makeup, but I just feel like the reason I do makeup is because I enjoy the process. I like craft. Ever since I was little, I was always embracing my creative side, and I just feel like even for we girls growing up, we like to play dress up, and that's basically doing all this. This is basically doing dress up as an adult. I don't know if that makes sense. So I don't understand why some other genders, I don't want to call names, men, right? They would not be like, oh, I love my girl natural, she's way better. Like, first of all, I know I look way better without makeup, duh, but like, I'm bored and I know how to do this thing and I enjoy doing this thing, so I'm gonna do it. And I don't know why you're not carrying yourself to them. Like, it pisses me off, but I've gotten over it. Like, when I see comments like that on my videos, OMG, I prefer you like, that was so out of character, I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. If I'm being honest, that's how I feel. One thing about a perfect base is your skin prep needs to be game. Like, your skin needs to be properly prepped. There's also something I do too for my expression lines. I still do it. I mix my concealer and primer and apply it to my smile lines. And when I tell you that I could go hours and not see any expression lines on my face. I need to find my beauty blender. I found my beauty blender, you guys. I didn't even have to look for it. I was just lazy. We're blending out my concealer. Or should I do blush first? For my blush, I just use this. It looks, I'll call it ox blood or red or brown, I don't even know. If you guys notice, I've not done my contour yet. That's because I forgot, but it's still not too late. I don't know, I feel like I used the wrong shade because I have like about 3 of these and they look so similar. It's supposed to give me reddish. I'm going to still use powder blush, so I think I can be able to correct it then. So yeah, this is the part where you use your liquid blush on. I just apply it on my cheekbone, not here, not here, not here. I put it over here, right? As you can see. I don't know why your blush, you're not a clown, I don't know why your blush is here. Now I add contour. I keep forgetting to show the product. So it's Spotless Perfect Camouflage. I don't know where all these hair strands are coming from. I mean, I know, but like, why are they there? Like, I'm tired. So the thing is, I already have natural contour. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I feel like I already have natural contour, and it starts from here to here, right? Like it's, but I still put it almost the same spot where I put my blush. That's because I'm still going to blend towards that place, but I don't want, if I put it down, I feel like when I'm blending it, it's gonna spill to the part where it has no business spilling to. So I'm just going to blend this. If you guys are interested to know more about me, just comment, tell us more, and I'll make another video just stating some really interesting facts about myself, because I think I'm a very interesting person, and I feel like I have a lot of stories to tell you guys, and some lessons too I learned that made me who I am today. Some things I had to go through in the past that really shaped me into who I am today. If you guys are interested in knowing all of that, and my next video will be that. And also, like I said earlier, I went to law school. That was a whole phase. You guys, I have so much to say. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I will work towards that. So now I'm just going to blend. I sprayed a bit of setting spray on my beauty blender, so I'm just going to blend this out. I like to put a bit too on my what do you call this, eyelids. Oh my god, you guys. I'm just gonna put more on my eyelids. I don't like putting products here, if I'm being honest. That's because I feel like there's a way it starts to look when it's tired of being on my face, and I don't like it, or when I start sweating. So I just like tap in the remnants or the residue in there. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So while we're here and we're looking at me doing my makeup, you can as well check out my other social media platforms, like my Instagram. I put in, it's Liz Dennis __, and then my TikTok, Lazy Dennis _X. I will be indicating that in this video, so please go and show me some love there. And if you're coming from there, hello, and thank you for coming. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you. I decided to go in with pressing powder. I can just tell there's a difference when I do my pressing powder first before my setting powder. I'm going to use, let me see, the makeup is starting to look a bit orange, right? So I can either use this color, or this color. So what I'm going to do now is I'll carry my beauty blender I do like this, I do like this, I do like this. Press some. If you just putting this in the area where I concealed. Obviously, don't forget your brows. Like I told you guys, I hate when I look at my phone trying to see if my makeup is intact and I can see concealer just chilling there. Like, why are you here? Next step is your setting powder. So my setting powder has already finished, right? So what I did was I mixed baby powder with the remaining with what was left. So what I'm going to do is I put it on a flat surface so that the powder is evenly spread out on my beauty blender, and I just dab it into where I just concealed and put in my pressing powder. So what I'm doing now is, usually I would have left it to bake. I still will, but I want to just make sure that it's evenly spread out across my face. You guys, I just love the smell of baby powder. Like, who invented this? How did you know? How did you know that this thing will make sense? Like, how did you know? So now that that's done, so for blush, I use this eyeshadow palette from Zaron. I like my blush looking a bit orange and rosy. So what I'm going to do is, there is this neutral color here, right? I'm just going to put a bit of that, this area, right? Wait. So when I do this, I don't even have to worry about eyeshadow anymore, if I'm being honest, because like I've never been the type to stress about eyeshadow. That used to stress me. In fact, I'm not even fascinated by eyeshadow looks, if I'm being honest. I just want to look cute and be going, like, unless like the ones where they try to just do like a cut crease here to just make your eyes look a bit dolly. Other than that, I know though. So now I'm using this to just give it that rosy look. At this point, I don't stress myself about contour anymore. I don't stress myself about eyeshadow. This is my highlighter. It's also an eyeshadow thingy. This is it. So to fulfill all righteousness, I'm just going to do my nose. So for my favorite part is the lips. So I just got these. I have not tried them out before, but we're gonna make it work, because I was tired of the whole black. This is not really black, this is like dark brown, and I just got it from a random store as well. And I'm so happy because like I never find brown lipstick. It's usually this, and it's like ox blood. So I'm going to use the darkest one. I'm going to use it to outline my lips. Then I'm going to use the lighter shade. Basically blend it. So I got a bit of lipstick on the corner of my mouth and it's looking dark, so I'm gonna have to correct that. Is it just me, or I don't know if it's the product I'm using, but like all of a sudden I have a runny nose, and it stresses me so much. Like let me live. I'm just trying to be a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just gonna mix 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna use it to dust this off, because remember I put setting powder there. So I'm just gonna just got this mascara. This is a really good mascara because for some reason it just really defines your lashes really well. So I'm just gonna put this. Ooh! I want my money back. What the hell? Like, it's even peer pressure that made me buy this thing, I can't lie. You guys, my phone died and I realized that I haven't been recording. So I mean, y'all did not miss out on much. Just for the lip gloss part. Usually this part I would have used my Got2b glue spray, but we're leaving that in 2023. We're not doing that anymore, right? I mean, it hasn't really had any effect on me, but I just figured that why would I don't think it's safe. So this is the final look. I have different techniques for how I do my makeup. So many things I feel like I've not added in this video, but hopefully I'll be able to do so in the next video, because this one was just me finessing it. I wasn't thinking too much about it. So if you're looking forward to those videos, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also share it to your friends, your family, your loved ones, your girlfriend, that one girl that just don't want to get her eyebrows right. I don't know. Do the Lord's work today and share this video. And thank you for watching, and please do come back again.